All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, tonight we have the Intermediate Tank Wars Championship game, which is going to feature 1 TC going up against 12 Panzer. And again, this is the Intermediate Tank Wars League. So, just to give you a little bit of a rundown before we get rolling here and straight to the action. So, the ITW is an Intermediate Tank Wars. In other words, this is a league designed for teams that are not Super Unicum or Unicum level. These teams come on, they duke it out in a season, and they do have a playoff bracket at the end of that season. So I'm excited to see this game tonight get going, and I'll be your host tonight, Halfway Human, otherwise known as Sinister Phase or Pants on the Ground. With that in mind, it looks like we're getting ready to get going here, and this league format is 8 on 8 multi-base assault. And for those viewers out there that are not familiar with what multi-base assault is, it's two flags and it's a capture the flag style game. This has always been one of my favorite map modes because there's always going to be a winner and there is always going to be a loser at the end of that. So with that said, it looks like 1 TC is going to be defending and 12 Panzer appears to be the attacking team. So now we're just going to wait on some tanks. And while we're waiting for some tanks, if you haven't yet, please make sure to hit that follow button. Stay tuned. Every once in a while, I like to do some giveaways. As you can look past some of my past streams, I did a $40 giveaway last night. However, well, nobody, nobody paying attention was able to kill me. Even though I know there were some guys in the Discord server that did kill me, but had no idea what was going on. And we have some tanks being picked now. Match 1 getting ready to get underway. If you're just tuning in, this is the Intermediate Tank Wars League. This is the championship game between these two teams, 1 TC and 12 Panzer. So here we go, getting ready for the first match. It looks like on the side of 12 Panzer, they've already got their 12 tanks up and they are ready for business. They're going to be coming out with a T110E4, 2 Object 705As, 2 machines, 2 Super Conquerors, and a AMX 50 Bravo. Player I want to pay attention to over on the 12 Panzer side is TKA Ninja. Look for him to have a standout game here. While on the other side, 1TC still a couple of tanks short, but they're getting there. So far, they've managed to pull out an IS-7, a Moss, the Panzer Wagon, the Super Conch, and a WZ-111-5A. Now they've also thrown into the mix a T-57 Heavy and a T-110E4. Waiting on one more tank for 1 TC, and there it is. Adding another Super Conch into the mix. So it looks like both teams are set, and again, we are getting ready for game number 1, the championship for ITW. Don't mind me, I'm just fumbling around with things on my desk while we wait to get straight to the action. I'm excited, I can't wait to see it. We'll see how this all plays out here shortly. "30 seconds left on the countdown timer. And here we go. We're in. And we're off. First map up is Himmelsdorf Night. All right. Gonna follow along right now with 1TC while the action gets rolling. As you can see, 1TC starting over here in the A3 corridor while 12 Panzer starting over in the K9, K0 line. And it looks like right off the bat, the attacking team, let's head on over here to them, looks like they're sending all their tanks down below the road. They're going to take the Banana Road, or they're going to try to head over towards the F2 line. Let's follow along and see what happens. So right off the bat, the machines, it looks like, machines are going to take that alleyway road. Nope, they're going to wait and they're going to line up and see if they can catch somebody coming across. You got Daddy Smooth and TK and Ninja holding it down right there in the corner while the E4 attempts to be taking the Banana Road. Looks like Sarge is going to park right there in the same X50 Bravo. 3 tanks, all 3 autoloaders. They're getting ready to do some business here. Over on the other side with 1TC, looks like they've already found their setup right now. They got the E4 guarding the A cap. They also have both Super Conquerors out there, 2 high DPM output tanks, also defending that A cap. Now here we go. 12 Panzer's going to make their push. They're heading towards the B cap right now. They are bringing along the E4, both 705As, and both Super Conks. Well, 1TC over here, they got 2 5As hold down behind the building right there. Smart play. They got the T-57 Heavy tucked inside that cornerway. And they also have their comp wagon and the Moss right on that cap, looking to do some side scraping. But here we go. Devin gets spotted, but he does spot up the Moss and the Panzer wagon, and he does get off a good shot into the Moss right there. He is going to side scrape off of that building, attempt to put some shots and do some work there. Over on the other side of the map, oh, we got a couple of tanks spotted over here. Both machines are, one machine spotted, I'm sorry, and one Super Conk, and the Super Conk takes a big hit from the machine. Oof. That comp wagon took a big hit from that E4 right there. Both Super Conks are going to make their way in. High DPM. Here we go. They're coming in. Immense Gamer and his T-57 Heavy is also spotted. He's going to look to do some work on that machine across the way. He does put in one shot, it looks like. While we do get some cap pressure from one of the Super Conks. I'd really like to see the 705A of Frenzy here try to position himself in a way where, exactly, he doesn't take shots from the 2 WZ-115As over here in the back of the map. The IS-7 and the 5A both looking to make a push down. Are they going to try to do an overmatch here? No, they're not. They're just getting in position to assist. But the machines, here come the machines. Machines are coming in. They're going to go to work on this T-57 Heavy right here. Daddy Smooth and TK Ninja versus Immense Gamer. There's one bounce. There's a good hit. Oof. Can Immense Gamer take him? Oh, out of ammo, but he does do some work, although he does pay a heavy price in the AMX-50 Bravo of Sage. Sage manages to take down Immense Gamer. Daddy Smooth did take a lot of damage there, though. Depending on which tank shoots him, he may be a one-shot or a two-shot at best. Over here we have the Super Conk going up against, both Super Conks are going to get in this fight versus the Machine. The Machine is now loaded. He's going to look to do some work, and here comes Sarge. Sarge is going to put some shots into the Super Conk as well. Great focus fire here. They're all shooting the same tank. Daddy Smooth getting up in the fight, but he's got to be super careful. Super careful. He's not even loaded yet. The E4 comes around this corner. He can end both TKA Ninja and Daddy Smooth. He does take a big hit from, oh, there it is right there. TKA Ninja is down. Daddy Smooth is down as well. Sage needs to be careful as he can get overmatched here. And you have the WZ-115A. I can't see that far away, so I'm getting closer. A Penn State fan is going to look to do some work on him here as well. Over on the other side, it looks like 12 Panzers lining up for a push here. They have taken a lot of health away from that Moss. He's down to a one-shot. Can they finish him off right here? As Auto 1TC does take a big hit as well. So all 3 tanks over here are low on health. Penn State, oh boy. Sage does some work to him. I'm thinking he got some help from the Super Conk and the E4, but the base is captured, and that is it. Game 1 going to 12 Panzer. Some heavy action there. Yes, it is on point. We are still active. We are still active. I am not active in participating with N right now, however, as I travel a lot, so I did transfer ownership to Dojo not too long ago. So, but they do still compete, yes, sir. Now, over here on the side of 12 Panzer, let's just run down some damage real quick because we had Daddy Smooth doing 676 in his machine. You had TK Ninja in his machine doing just under 2K. Sage is coming in at just under 2K as well with 1896 in his AMX 50 Bravo. A lead in his Super Conk doing 1688. And Garrett in his Super Conk doing 335. Ace Sexy Caboose and his T110E4 doing 2630. He's the big winner chicken dinner over here on the side of 12 Panzer. Then you have Frenzy in his 705A doing 1427, and Devin in his 705A doing 2049 damage. Over on the side of 1TC, you had Penn State Fan in his WZ1115A doing 436, Immense Gamer 1476. Dr. Jekyll in his Super Conk doing 1847, and he is the big winner on the side of 1TC. Crested Emperor in his Super Conk doing 1580, and Ass Kicker in his Comp Wagon doing 1568. Polly and his Moss at 1045. You have Throat Ripper in his T110E4 541, and Auto 1TC in his IS7 doing 1357. Again, game one going out to 12 Panzer. Good game, a lot of action all around. That's the other fun thing about multi-base assault is there's always action going on all over the place. Always some action. So let's update that score bar real quick. All right. And there you have it. Right now it is. And On Point's going to make a prediction here that 1TC wins on a tiebreaker. We'll see. We'll see. That was a good first game. I know I'm very familiar with 12 Panzer. I have seen them a lot in the past. A very good team. They've been around the block a time or two. They have been at this for a long time. 1TC I am familiar with. However, I haven't seen them too much. So I would definitely love to see a great battle between both teams. Definitely looking forward to it. Pay no mind to my screen. Here we go. Let's get you back into the room and see what's cooking. All right, the teams have been flipped over. The timer has been started, and we are getting ready for round number 2. 12 Panzer took the first round by way of cap. They are up right now 1-0 in this best of 5 series. And this is going to drive me nuts if I don't fix it right now. Gotta drag that little one. Oh my gosh. Killing myself right now. Here we go. Bam. All right. That is fixed. Both teams have selected their tanks. They are ready to go. 12 Panzer coming out with an E4, the 4005, 2705As, 2 machines, 2 Super Conks. On the side of 1TC, they have a 263, an E4, 257 heavies, a 60 TP, and 2 Mosses. Now, my opinion right here, I'd love to see the 2 machines get up on top of the hill and rain down some shots. In my opinion, if you can get up on that hill and you get some tanks overlooking that B cap, you can do some serious damage to anybody on those metal roses. There's not a lot of places to hide over there. I do like on the 1TC side the amount of horsepower, and they also come out with a Chieftain as well. I'm so sorry that I missed that one tank. I do like the amount of armor they have on the side of 1TC as the attacking team. However, I would like to see a little bit more DPM. That's a good play in the Chieftain. My personal opinion, though, I'd go with a Super Conk over a Chieftain. But however, the Chieftain does have some great DPM, and it is mobile. It's a lot more mobile than the Super Conk, so you can rotate him in and out of battles. All right, round 2. Here we go. Himmel's Knight. And again, this is the Intermediate Tank Wars. Brought to you live here with your host, Halfway Human. I want to thank the ITW staff for reaching out and allowing me to stream this game. And a big shout out to the staff running the room tonight. So far, so good, no issues. All right, now let's see if those T-57 heavies actually try to take the hill here. I do like that play from the attacking side. If you can get some tanks right over into that D9 corridor, you can rain in some heavy shots on anybody trying to play peekaboo over at, say, the D3, C3 corner. Let's see if they do. It looks like their E4 is going to go up the hill, and maybe the 60 TP. The 263 and the E4, both tank destroyers going up on the hill. Let's check in over here with 12 Panzer and see what's cooking over here on this side. So it looks like they're going to get in position. They're going to set up over here on the B cap. They're going to get some 705As in position to side scrape the corners. Oh no, they're not actually. They're going to go right for the base of the hill. Interesting. Interesting. They got 3 tanks in the same corridor. They got the shipyard, as we'll call him. Both 705As there in the corner. They also have a Super Conk and an E4 parked inside a little building, providing some hold-down cover. Both machines in the Super Conk looking over at the A cap. Meanwhile, back on the side of 1TC, here come the 57 heavies rolling down the Banana Road. And 157 heavy does get spotted. Ooh, the other one does get spotted as well, and he does take a hit. Pays a little bit of a price for it. Meanwhile, the 263 has illuminated. Oh, he is illuminated now. I'm sorry. He is illuminated, but he has to be super careful with that shipyard in the back of the map there. That's got him kind of dead to rights. E4 is going to come down here and provide a little bit of assistance for him. The rest of 1TC is rolling down that Banana Road, and they're getting ready to go. Here we go. Here we go. Someone gets spotted. Let's see if 12 Panzer rotates these 2 machines once they realize all those tanks are going down that Banana Road. They are going to rotate some tanks. All 3 of them have been illuminated though, but they have spotted the entire team. And it looks like Immense Gamer takes a couple of big shots, but so does Devin. He does take a couple of big shots in return. Where is Devin? Where are you at, buddy? There you are, right there. He must have taken a big shot from the 263, judging by the hit points lost. Immense Gamer, he has taken some heavy hits in that boss. Polly takes a couple of big hits. Oof. Devin takes another big hit. Oh my gosh, Devin takes another massive hit here. He has to be super careful. Somebody call him an ambulance because that 705A is on life support and has now flatlined. He is all done. Ass Kicker takes a couple of big hits in his T-57 Heavy, as well as a Chieftain takes another hit right there, as it looks like 12 Panzer is going to look to apply some pressure. If they can get, oh, but look out, the 60 TP is in the far back side of the map, and they have no idea he is back there right now. Problem with that tank is he is going to be slow to rotate over to help. We are in an all-out brawl here. It looks like Friendly Shot's going to go up against toe-to-toe with the 263. He's got to be super careful, but he does have some backup from the E4. Let's see if the E4 can put a shot to that 263 or the T-57 Heavy if he pokes. But Frenzy's going to go down to Ass Kicker in his T-57 Heavy. They got to try to get this 4005 into the fight somehow to start laying in some hurt. He's going to lay in some pain. He's got to get that gun in the game. He might have a chance right here against that Moss if he does poke, but he does not. A couple of big hits to Immense Gamer again. He is down to 110 hit points. Jekyll going down in his T-57 Heavy. But Daddy Smooth has also taken a couple of big hits. And now he's going to go up against the DPM out of the Chieftain. Oh, and the 60 TP puts a big one on the backside of Daddy Smooth there. Ass Kicker needs to be careful. He's got 2 machines that are severely going to interclip him over his interclip, so got to be careful there. But the Chieftain or the 60 TP, maybe the 57 Heavy, I couldn't quite see. But the Chieftain does go down. Ass Kicker does put in a hit here. He does put in a tracking shot to Ninja, but he does go down in return. 12 Panzers down to 3 tanks. It's a 3-on-3 fight to the finish here. 60 TP is full health right now. So that's scary, and a big hit into the Super Conk of Scarlet. Let's see if Ripper can get off a big shot here. He can do some damage. He can do some work. Ooh, what a hit. What a hit from Postal. Ouch, he just went postal on him. Sarge down to 333. And we also have Scarlet. Scarlet here. Let's zoom in on the action right here, because this is it right here. Let's see how they do. Oh boy. Oh, and there it is. Scarlet going down. That just leaves Sages. Sages is going to beat feet. He's getting out of there. He's running. He's going to try to get in the corner. He's going to try to side scrape it here. Nope. He's going to come around. He's going to go toe-to-toe with a 60 TP who was waiting for him. There you have it. Game 2. Exciting. That was some action right there. That was very exciting. And 1TC comes out of that with a victory. Job well done. Hats off, 1TC. That was one hell of a fight. Good job, boys. All right, let's go ahead and run down some damage real quick. So on the side of 1TC, we're going to start right up here at the top of the Chieftain. We have Crested Emperor, 876 out of his Chieftain. Immense Gamer and his Moss at 485. Then you have Paulie here and his Moss with 474. Dr. Jekyll and his T57 Heavy, 1,195. Then you have Ass Kicker and his T57 Heavy with 1665. Going postal. A couple of major shots there. He hit some crucial shots. Really, he turned the tide of that battle there at the end. He comes out with 28-23. And look at these two putting in some serious work in that 263 and that T110E4. Throat Ripper, the big winner here. But he's not the big winner. There's two big winners in this game, in my opinion. But Throat Ripper in his T110E4 with 5,283 damage. Well done, sir. Well done. Then you have Penn State Fan down here in his 263 doing some work as well with 5,049 damage and 1,600 blocked. Hats off, sir. Nicely done. Over on the side of 12 Panzer, you have the 4005 and a Sexy Caboose, 1414. Then you have Sages, 101 here in a Super Conk. He's the big winner on this side with 3,780. Scarlet Czar in his Super Conk with 1892, and TKA Ninja in his machine doing 2,372. Daddy Smooth in the machine doing 2,590. Garrett in his T110E4 doing 2,485. Frenzy Shot in his Object 705A with 1,408. And Devin puts up a goose egg, but hey, that's okay. Sometimes we all have different roles to play, and sometimes that's just being a straight up meat shield. But Devin, good job anyways. All right, here we go. We are getting ready for round number 3. It is all tied up now. It is now 1-1. Before I update the score, I just want to see what side both teams are on. So, give me just a moment while I get back into the room. Someday, we'll see. All right, it looks like 12 Panzer is going to stay on this side, and it looks like 1TC is going to stay on that side. So, let's update our score right quick. There you have it, 1-1, tied up, heading into game number 3 here in the championship game in the Intermediate Tank Wars. These teams have outlasted the rest in a bracket-style elimination at the end of the season. 12 Panzer is the higher-ranked team over 1TC, but right now 1TC is giving them a great run for their money. It is 1-1 heading into game number 3. I'm excited to see this. We're on mines, and it looks like 12 Panzer is going to be defending. 1TC is going to be attacking. So 12 Panzer comes out with a T110E4, T100 LT, 2 chisels, 2 machines, 2 super conks, and a T110E4. On the side of 1TC, they're coming out with a T110E4, a T100 LT, 3 Object 430Us, an IS-7 super conk, and a WZ-111 5A. Here we go. Get set. Game number 3 coming at you next. All right, well, we're getting set for some more action here in the ITW. If you haven't already, make sure you do it. Please hit that like and follow button. Stay in tune for all the latest and greatest competitive streams. And here we go. Game number 3 coming at you right now. Let's see who is going to vie for that hill right off the bat, as that is one of the most important areas right off the bat. Both teams coming out with some super conk, some high DPM, some good hold down, and some good gun depression. So let's see what happens. So here we go. Let's see who makes it. Try to give you the best angle possible for this fight. Don't mind me as I crack open a cold one and get ready for some action. It looks like the machines are going to get the hill for the side at 12 Panzer, and it looks to me like 1TC has avoided it. In fact, their light tank isn't even moving. Oh, he has moved. Never mind, I'm sorry. He has moved. He's just in the bush over there. He's going to try to spot at the corner, and 1TC does get spotted. They got to be careful because those chisels can rain down on them from where they're at. They need to be super careful. Oh my God, going postal is taking some monster hits in that one over that T110E4. And you got some hits coming in over on the 430Us over on the right side. They have done the smart thing here, and they have taken the map control from the B side. So this is the position they needed to get. If they were going to have any chance on capping that B flag, that is the position you absolutely need. Without that position, you will not be capping the B side. The problem here is, though, 12 Panzer has the hill. They can rain down on that cap from where you just saw those chisels at, and the two machines are going to try to chase down this T100 LT. Now, this is actually a good move by Immense Gamer. He's getting out of there. He's beating feet. He's keeping them lit. He's keeping the pressure off the tanks in the cap. Effectively, he has taken 2 tanks out of the fight. Let's see if he can keep it up as he does take a hit here. He has to be super careful. He is on fire. He is burning. Call the fire department because he is on fire, and it is over for Immense Gamer. Daddy Smooth coming out with that. However, he's got to be careful as well because he is down to a 1-shot while TK Ninja comes out of that unscathed. Over here, back on the cap. Back on the cap. 32 seconds, 2 tanks on the cap. They need to get that 3rd tank in the cap and really apply that pressure. However, they are a little boxed in now. They have to be super careful as that T110E4 also has to be careful. And he goes down. Going postal is down. Huge advantage right now for 12 Panzer, and they are raining it in from that hill. They got him from every angle right now, as it is a shooting gallery for 12 Panzer. TC is down from Garrett TPD. Both machines are on reload, and Penn State fan gets set on fire, down to a 1-shot. He does ammo rack Devin though in his chisel. Doesn't quite kill him, but it was close. There it is, down to these 2 Object 140s over here in the corner of the map, and they are going to have all of 12 Panzer's might bearing in on them right here. Here they come. Here comes a swarm. 1 down. Mathematical death. Last one up. He does get ammo racked. He's getting circled now by Frenzy. As here comes the sexy Caboose. Boost his way on in there. And down he goes. That is it. 12 Panzer takes round number 3. Well done, 12 Panzer. One heck of a fight. That was just an in-your-face type of brawl right there. Rolling down the damage real quick. Penn State fan in this 5A, 957. Emperor in his Super Conk with 399. Going postal in his T110E4. Big winner over here on the 1TC side with 1719. Immense Gamer in his T100 LT, 944. Throat Ripper in his Object 430U with Goose Eggs. Mechanical Death in his Object 430U, 723. Milk Sandwich. Sounds pretty good right now, actually, not going to lie. In his Object 430U with 408. Auto 1TC with 999s in his IS-7. On the side of 12 Panzer, you had Daddy Smooth coming out with 2009 damage in his machine. Then you got Garrett in the Super Conk with 1852. And Sages 101 in his Super Conk with 2,685. TKA Ninja, the big winner on the side of 12 Panzer as far as damage is concerned, with 3,063. Devin in his Chisel with 2,994. And thank you for the follow, sir. Greatly appreciated. A Lead in his Chisel 1,224. A Sexy Caboose in his T110E4 with 1,193 damage. And Frenzy Shot in his T100LT doing some work with 1,480 damage. Here we go, getting ready for round number 4. 12 Panzer is now up by a score of 2-1. Once I figure out how to do this. There we go. All right, 12 Panzer. Job well done, gentlemen. Here we go, getting ready for round number 4. Round number 4 coming at you here. So these guys are quick. I get back into this room and these guys are not messing around. They are ready to go. All right. So this is do or die now. This is overtime for 1TC as they need to win this game to keep going. Is my understanding of the way the ITW works. And again, ITW stands for Intermediate Tank Wars, which you see located at the top left hand of your screen. And once again, this league is dedicated to teams that aren't Super Unicum and aren't Unicum teams. This is for teams that may just be getting into comp, not sure if they want to do comp, or teams that aren't quite at that level yet. It's a great league to be involved in. It's a great way to get going, and it's a great way to go out there, have fun with your friends, compete while having a good time. And it's very competitive at the same time as well. So here we go. It looks like both teams are set. On the side of 1TC, they are coming out with a 4005, an Object 430U, a Batchat IS-7, 3 machines in a Super Conk. On the side of 12 Panzer, they are coming out with a T100LT, 3 chisels, 2 machines, and 2 Super Conks. A lot of speed going on over here on the side of 12 Panzer minus the Super Conks. While over here on the side of 1TC, I do like the 3 machine pick. Those tanks, and as well as the Batchat, they should be heading straight right up the gut. And they do have some big backup in the back. The only problem is that 4005 misses. It is going to be a while till he's loaded and ready for another one. So that's a really do or die type of tank pick right there. You got to make sure you're hitting those shots. You got to make sure you're penning those shots. And if he does, Lord help whoever's on the receiving end of that barrel. All right, here we go. Game number 4 coming at you next. All right, let's see if we have a battle for that hill right off the bat. Here we go, here we go. Game number 4. And we're off. Let's see what happens. Looks like all the 12 Panzers making a rush towards the hill with all of their tanks right now. It does look that way. They are sending the cavalry up the hill. The entire 12th Panzer Division is heading up the hill. They're going to be met by the 1TC Division, also heading up the hill. Here we go, the 4005 in the back. Get your gun ready, get in that fight. Here you go. Let's see. Oh, and we're off. And we're off. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Carnage everywhere. Carnage everywhere. There are a lot of autoloaders in here. Immense Gamer isn't even loaded yet. But when he does, Lord help whoever's on the receiving end of that barrel right now, because he is going to do some work on the autoloaders. Of 12 Panzer. In fact, he's going to take this chisel out of the game right here. Let's see. He bounces 1. Can he get around and get a shot in? He does, but he doesn't finish him off. He's got 3 left. Can he do it? No, he cannot. Devin survives. Devin survives. Mechanical death. Also in big trouble in his machine, but he is loaded, ready to go. The other machine of Ass Kicker is not loaded. Here comes Frenzy Shot flying out of nowhere, and his T100 LT is Mechanical Death. Does take one tank out, but he does get eliminated. Mince Gamer's in the back on a reload. He is in trouble. And he gets rammed by Daddy Smooth and taken out of the game. 12 Panzer comes out ahead on that exchange right there. Auto 1 TC still holding on over here in the Super Conk from Crested Emperor. Still in the fight. They still have 3 guns in the fight. 12 Panzer just needs to relax now, regain their composure, and get ready. And I want to thank Spark for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow, sir. Greatly appreciate it. Garrett down to a 1 shot. Daddy Smooth needs to be careful as well, as he gets poked by the Super Conk, I think. Throat Ripper down to 646. Auto 1 TC here with 542. Don't count Crested out yet, though. There are a lot of low health tanks on the side of 12 Panzer, so it's still not over, but they're going to do the smart thing here, and they're going to go over to the A cap, and this is going to force Crested to start heading across the map. Smart play by 12 Panzer, getting cap pressure on the opposite side. You get a full health Super Conk hold down over there on the side of the hill, but he does get a shot off, and he does take out Milk Sandwich. But well, it looks like 12 Panzer is going to abandon the cap. They're going to put the pressure on here. They're going to send him in to do some work. Let's see what Crested can do. Can he take some people down with him? He puts a shot in the Sages there. But he's got to be careful. Daddy Smooth is going to tear into him if he doesn't take him out next. But he does keep hitting the Super Conk. I guess that's not a bad play. You're taking a high DPM tank. You're shaving off his hit points. Can he take out Daddy? Oh boy, he's on fire. No extinguisher. That is going to do it. There it is. 12 Panzer. 12 Panzer coming out with another strong victory. But that was one hell of a fight there at the beginning. That was a no-holds-barred brawl. No-holds-barred brawl. And I do believe that is it. I do believe that is game, set, match, and point. 12 Panzer is your champions of the ITW League. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Job well done. Fantastic action. And that last game, that was a fight. That was definitely a fight there on that hill. Oh my gosh, there were tanks everywhere. Carnage and destruction. Just to look at the damage real quick on the side of 12 Panzer. You had Sages coming out with 3,633 damage. And you also had Daddy Smooth's machine doing 3,800 damage, just shy of 4K damage. Job well done, gentlemen. And that battle right there was won and lost by those machines. In the beginning of the game, an engagement like that, it is all comes down to focus fire, all guns trained, one target, a lot of autoloaders going on up there. The name of the game is get one tank out at a time. Over on the side of 1TC, you had Ass Kicker coming on his machine doing 2,186, and you also had Milk Sandwich doing 1,733, Auto 1TC doing 1,500. And you had, at the end there, Crested Emperor doing just shy of 2,000 damage in his Super Conk. I was rooting for you, sir. It was a job well done there towards the end, but there are just too many guns left to counter that all on your own. But I do believe that is game, set, and match. Let's go find that out for sure. Best of 5 series. Best of 5 series. That was it. Again, job well done. Congratulations, 12 Panzer, for being the ITW champions, as they defeated 1TC by score of 3-1. Congratulations again, gentlemen. Job well done. Great fights, great battles, and again, this is the Intermediate Tank League. It is for teams that are not Super Unicum and not Unicum. They come in here and they duke it out, and their season, to my understanding, runs 24/7. So if you're somebody new to the stream, if you're in a clan, you're not sure what to do, you've never been in the clan war before, but you own a clan, you've wanted to compete, get in touch with these guys. Get in touch with somebody like Auto 1TC, any of the mods you see here in this room. Get in touch with them, get yourself involved, and get out there and play. It's always fun to compete. It doesn't matter what level it is, it's always fun to go out there and compete against people. And I enjoyed streaming this match, and I want to thank the staff of ITW for letting me come in and stream this game tonight. And again, I want to say congratulations to 12 Panzer on a job well done. There's some good fights. The first game on Himmelsdorf, multi-base assault. Um, it was a great strategy set up by them. They got that one tank pinched in the corner that you just couldn't pen, and he was their Lord and Savior right there as they were able to get the cap win. The next game, 1TC came out and did an absolutely bang up job with their two tank destroyers that went up the hill. A little reversed from what I thought they would do. I thought they would send the autoloaders up the hill, but they didn't. They sent their two tank destroyers, and I'll tell you what, those guys both almost popped off 5,000 damage. And that brought the series back to 1-1. Then 12 Panzer came out on mines and absolutely dominated the show on mines. And they came out and they did what they had to do. They had a game plan in mind. They went out and did it. They focused fire like champions, and that's why they're the champions today of ITW. So hats off to both teams. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you so much for playing. And again, congratulations, 12 Panzers. Well, I guess that is it for tonight. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank everybody for the follows. And I want to thank the ITW staff again for letting me come in and stream. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, have yourselves a good night. And this is Halfway Human signing off. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a good evening.